Hello traders, Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing a trading strategy recap for the 5th of February, Thursday, and today was a good day in trading. We had a little bit of a gap up here to kind of start the market, started to chop a little bit, and that's when, I started thinking a short might be a good idea. So the market did come up, it turned over a little bit, and when it came back up, we got short at 9, which obviously in hindsight was not the not the trade we should have taken, but it is what it is. We came up, we got stopped out. It is what it is. So we kind of watched things after that. We were looking. If it came higher, maybe we could have gotten a short again. I was just watching things. Most likely, we would have not even gotten short again. We would just watch things, because that's what we did. We kind of just watched things. We did get long down here. We were able to take that off on the move up. I'm sorry, we actually got long over here, and we were able to take things off on the move up. And then we rolled it into a short over here. We were able to take it off close to the bottom here, or the middle, however your perspective is. From this total move, it would be considered the bottom, but from this one candle would be more like the lower middle. So anyway, that's basically what we did. We kind of watched things a little bit after that. It definitely chopped quite a bit, and it is what it is. It was one of those days where you had a ton of volatility in the morning time, and then it just kind of subsided and turned into a chop fest. Some days are going to be like that. They're going to be choppy. They're going to be ugly, and it is what it is. When you have days that are a little bit more mentally exhausting than other days, it doesn't mean they're bad days. Just means that you had to strain your brain a little bit more, for lack of a better phrase. It means that you just weren't prepared for it, and it means that it was just a little bit more difficult. And you're gonna have days like that, and I don't care what you do. If you're a garbage man, if you're a lawyer, if you're a tax attorney, if you're a trader, if you're a little kid, 4 years old, playing in the block pit, or the McDonald's Playhouse, or, Chuck E. Cheese or something. You're going to have issues. If you're the mouse at Chuck E. Cheese, you're going to experience days like that. It doesn't matter what you do or who you are. You're going to have difficult days. And when they come, it's really how we deal with them that really makes us who we are. And I think an important thing, I am a trader. That's what I do. I trade. But that's not what defines me. I do that for a living because I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And I have an education company because I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I get to meet people all over the world, and I get to help out a lot of people. Put them on the right track, and it's a lot of fun for me. But the more that you do, the more days you're gonna have that are difficult, that are mentally draining. That you're just gonna be like, man, I wish today would end. I just can't wait to go to bed. It's something I would have never said 20 years ago. I can't wait to go to bed today. But when you have those days, I can't wait to go to bed. And when I do go to bed, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be like, oh man, this is so awesome. And that makes me laugh. It's hilarious. It's something I would have never thought I would ever say in my life. But when you're younger, you have less responsibilities and you have less bad days. And when I say bad days, I'm saying bad with quotation marks because it's not bad, like bad or good bad. It's bad as in just mentally exhausting. It's just a day that beats down on you. And, you really have to beat back. Not in an emotional outburst. You need to be calm, collective, because as a trader, if you have an emotional outburst, you're probably going to lose money. I can say that with very high certainty because I've seen it happen, and it's never a good thing. Despite what anybody would ever tell you, it's not a good thing at all. And I've seen some lose more money than others. I'm not really going to get into any stories, but it is what it is. So it's very important to be able to have the least amount of days like that. I put out a blog post earlier about ways to organize yourself as a trader, and it's really not only for trading; it's for life. It's ways, it's different apps that I use, and they're all free. You have some paid versions, obviously, but they're all free. And I use the free versions. It is what it is. If you get everything you need out of the free version, you don't really need to pay for it unless you just love the company so much. You're like, wow, really love to support them and pay for the version. But there are different ways to support a company. You don't have to get the paid version just to do that. But I made the video because I did get a lot of questions about, how do you stay organized? What are some apps that are really beneficial for you? One of the apps that I use, I also am able to journal my personal journal in that app. And I have a trading journal that I can do in that app as well. And it's just multifaceted. There are many different functionalities that can be used, and I do use it for a lot of different things. And I love it. It's one of my favorite things. It's on my my quick list. I use Pi controls on my my Android phone, and it's on my quick list. I hit the button and I go to it. I have a few more apps on there. I actually have like 30 apps on my quick list, but that's a video for another time if I get a lot of inquiries into that. These videos are for you guys. Yeah, they help me, definitely. But they're really for you guys. If you guys have questions, comments, feedback, that's what I do. I am an educator first and foremost, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I would do it even if we didn't have money on Earth. Let's say we were 24th century Star Trek where money didn't exist. I would still do it because it's just so much fun. But anyway, hopefully this video made sense. I feel like I jumped around a little bit, but I always record these off the cuff because I think they're most fun for me recording, and I get more feedback. So that's why I do it like this. It just is a lot of fun. So anyway, that's what we did today. Looking at the market, it just looks like a crap fest. It just doesn't really look that great. So far, I'm recording this 9:14 p.m. Overnight trading is a crap fest as well. There's probably a better term I could use, but I don't really care. I've never been a terminology person. I use limit orders, and I could really give a shit what you call it. Stop order or something. It doesn't matter. But that's an example. I've never really been too big on like trading terminology. I know what I do. I know how to do it. I don't really care. But anyway, hopefully the video made sense. You can always leave comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.